Hi guys, welcome to another video from myself, RC Steve B. A little bit of a long wait since the last video. Things have been a little bit quiet where I've been concerned. It's been a while since I've been out with the crawlers behind me, but a little bit more about that in a second. But it's also been a little bit of a while since I've been out with the trucks as well. Unfortunately, I missed the last truck meet because, as some of you know, I volunteer. I'm a volunteer with Guide Dogs for the Blind, and myself and my gorgeous boy Brody, Guide Dog Dad Brody, went to the Insomnia Game Festival at the NEC, which unfortunately was on the same day that the UKRC Truck and Plant had their meeting, and we spent the weekend at the NEC representing guide dogs, as you can see in these photos here, and I'm very happy to say that we raised over £3,500 over the weekend, which was absolutely amazing. So thank you for anybody, and I don't suppose that anybody there watches this because they're all into their computer games and D&D and that sort of thing, but if anybody does happen to watch this video that was at the Insomnia Game Festival at Birmingham this year, thank you very, very much for your kind support where the guide dogs were concerned. Two things. First of all, I've had a go at another Brooder conversion and I wanted to share that with you. This is a two-part video. It's all in the same thing, so don't worry, I'm going to wait till part one comes out. It's two-part video in the same video, if you understand what I mean. So part one, as I've just said, I've done a Brooder conversion. As some of you know, if you've watched a couple of my videos, I had this. It's the Top Race tipper truck. Now, the Top Race tipper truck is absolutely brilliant. It's got an amazing chassis on it, very basic, only just slightly, it's top toy grade, I would say. It's not your basic toy grade, because but it's not way down there either. The one I had was the full metal interior, full metal shell, metal tipper, metal cab. The only problems that I had with it was, I don't know what scale it was. It said that it was 114. It definitely wasn't 114. I would say it was between more 118, 120. Yeah, I mean, I've got the little, I don't know where it's gone actually. It's around somewhere. Oh, it's up there somewhere, yeah. The little 124th Coyote pup. And even that didn't look right next to it. Even that looked slightly large, so I would say around 1/20th scale, should we say. But when you put it next to the 114s of the Tamiya's, it looked naff. It really did. It just didn't sit right on the scale. But a couple of weeks ago, I was walking around our local charity shop, one of the local hospice shops, and I happened to see this. Not this particular one, obviously, because this is a promo shop. But there, in the shop, was a Bruder road construction Mercedes Sprinter, I suppose, because it's got the tipper on the back. And as you can see with the photo there, it comes with the little gizmos and gadgets and things like that, which I'd got most of anyway. So obviously, that's when the cogs started turning. And I wondered whether or not the wheelbase on that was the same as the wheelbase on that. I had to take the chance. So I brought it home, I measured it up, and from the front wheel of the Brooder and the Top Race to the back axle on the Top Race to the back axle on the Brooder, there was about 5mm difference. I thought, well, I can work with that. That really is not an issue. So, as you can see from this photograph here, I very cautiously took the Brooder to pieces. I then very cautiously took the top race, 2 pieces, and started to put them together. Now, it wasn't exactly an easy fix because the front of the top race was perfectly square, whereas the front of the Sprinter was curved. So as you can see from this photo, I actually had to cut some of the body from the front edge of the top race tipper. It wasn't an easy fit. I'm not going to say it just slotted straight on. There was a lot of fitting, there was a lot of fettling, there was a lot of cutting, there was a lot of grinding. I had to cut out the wheel arches because the wheels on the top race were obviously slightly larger than the wheels on the Bruder. Luckily enough, I did manage to use most of the original fixings on the tipper side of things when I actually put the tipper on. And after a lot of fettling and a lot of messing around, there is the result, as you can see. As you can see underneath there, that's where I had to cut it, and I've just, because it didn't actually fit all the way down, as you can see there, so I've just put a little bit of plastic card round, which you can't really see that much when it's like that. I used the original lights. So if we go, which one's that one? That's that one there. As you can see, the indicator's going, and that one, we have the indicators at the back. We have indicator, and there we have indicator. So the white lights that I've managed to get on the front and the 2 red lights at the back, they're just hooked direct up to the batteries. They were just a single standard set of lights. It did actually come with a set of beacons, which you, again, they're very toy, what's it, you just press the button on there and they flash for a little while. But painting that black, just to take the thing off the lights and add in the reflective panel at the front, as you can see, it looks all right. And the beauty of it is, are you ready? Now that is as high as it goes, and that was one of the problems with the top race. It never actually tipped up far enough, so you would actually put anything slightly sticky in there and you tipped it and it just would not budge. So you had to sort of move it out by hand. But for this purposes, we're okay. And the good thing is as well, you have the tailgate that drops. You have the side that drops like that, and I have also managed to get in there, keep the door opening and keep an interior in there. I have had to glue that door closed because as it was going along, there's no suspension on this whatsoever, and the vibration caused the door to open, but it means that I can still get my Bruder driver in there. A couple of little aluminium poles I've put on the back. That was a bit that was left over from my trailer build, and then, you know, they've always got the brushes and the shovel stuffed in the back, and obviously the obligatory little teddy sitting on the front. I love it. It's not brilliant, it's not as good as I wanted it to be, but it's there, isn't it? You know what I mean? So if anybody's got any questions about that, drop them in the comments down below, and I'll do my best to answer it for you. It's one of those things, if you don't have a go, you don't know. Now, today, getting back to the crawling, and just for a little bit of a treat at the end of it, myself, Chris and Kevin from the Urban Monkeys RC Crawlers, we met up at Licky Hills Golf Course, which is just outside Birmingham. You've seen videos from Licky Hills before, but we met up at the golf course, and I'm going to leave you with some of the footage that I got from there today. We had a great day. The weather was kind to us, unlike the crowd at the coronation yesterday, where it absolutely hammered it down with a capital A. It hammered it. But today was absolutely gorgeous. There was just myself, Kev, Chris there from the Monkeys, and it was great to get out. As I say, the weather was nice, the scenery was nice, the trucks all behaved themselves perfectly. I went out with the SCX-10-3 and the Captain America truck, which hasn't been out for quite some time, so we went out and took that out for a spin. So what I'll do is say thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons so that you don't miss any future videos, and there will be a video come up because of the coronation. The next UKRC Truck and Plant meeting has been put forward. I think it's to the 23rd. Let me just check on the old computer. Just bear with me 1 second. Please hold the line, viewer. Normal service will be resumed as soon as possible. It is on the 21st, which is 2 weeks today. So keep watching and we will have some of the video of the trucks going round at Badsey, hopefully including this one. I'm going to take it down and give it a bit of a spin, so see how she does when we get her out at Badsey. In the meantime, as I say, thank you very, very much for watching, and enjoy this bit of crawling that myself, Chris and Kev did today. And just remember guys, keep your batteries charged and your handsets dry, and I will see you all in the next video. Happy RCing guys, see you later.